Hi guys, it's Dr. O'Connor, and I want to talk to you today about portion control. It's that time of year again where the holidays are upon us, and that means fun, family, and food. Everywhere you turn, someone's going to be bringing in cookies, someone's going to be bringing in cakes, candies, pies. Everywhere you turn, there's going to be food. There's going to be office parties, holiday gatherings, family get-togethers, and it's going to be all centered around food. This is the time of year where around the holidays we gain about 1 to 2 pounds during the holiday season. Now, I know you probably think that's not a lot, but it may take about 5 months for you to lose those 1 to 2 pounds. And for many of us, we don't even lose those 1 to 2 pounds. So that means a cumulative weight gain year after year after year, and the next thing you know, you've got about 10, 20 pounds on you. So instead of making those New Year's resolutions to lose the weight, get in the gym, work out, take steps now to prevent the weight gain in the first place and to stay on your weight loss goals. And one of the easiest and key ways to do that is portion control. Portion control is one of the simplest ways that we can combat weight gain during the holiday seasons and at any time and stay on track with our weight loss goals. Now, a lot of you say, okay, that's simple, but it's not as simple as you think, and it might be a little bit harder because for most average individuals, we really don't have a good perception of what portions are. We've got portion distortion. When you think about these 32-ounce big gulps, we live in a big gulp world. We live in a supersize me world. We live in a more is better world. So we really don't understand what portions are. Nobody is supposed to drink 32 ounces of a beverage in one sitting. But the thing is, the more we see, the more we eat. The more we have, the more we drink. I mean, even our plate sizes have gotten larger. 25 years ago, our plate sizes were about 9 inches. Now, they're 12 inches. It holds more food. And again, the more we eat, the more we see. The more we see, the more we eat. So what I want to do is give you a couple of tips to navigate through the holiday season as well as beyond so you can stay on your weight loss goals, keep track of them, and hopefully prevent the unnecessary weight gain. The first thing, plan your meals ahead of time. Plan, plan, plan. This takes the guesswork out of what are we going to eat tonight, and it stops you from unnecessarily foraging in your cupboard, eating snacks mindlessly, and putting on the pounds and putting on the calories, because you'll know what you're going to eat, you'll be satisfied, and you don't have to just grab whatever's there. The other thing, don't eat out of the box, don't eat out of a carton, don't eat out of a container, don't eat out of a can, don't eat out of the pan. What you need to do is make sure that you plate that food, because when you plate your food, you'll be able to see what you're eating and you'll be able to measure it. If we're mindlessly eating, then we have no idea how many calories we're putting in, and if you have no idea how many calories you're putting in, you have no idea how many calories and pounds you're putting on. The other thing that's going to be really important is familiarize yourself with serving sizes. I talked about that a couple of weeks ago, how important it is to just flip the box, flip the can, look and see exactly what a serving is, because many times we're eating far more servings than what we're supposed to have. In addition to flipping the box and looking at the serving size, familiarize yourself with actual portion size. We really have no idea what a proper portion is. So if you're looking at the average 3 ounces of steak, fish, or chicken, that's about the size of a deck of cards. If you're looking at about a cup, that's about the size of your fist. And half a cup is about the size of a scoop of ice cream. So if you can start visualizing what these portion sizes are, that's going to help you visualize how much to eat and prevent that unnecessary weight gain. The other thing that's going to be key, smaller plates. get smaller plates. If you can get smaller plates, that means you're not putting as much food on those plates. Because you remember, the more we see, the more we eat. We tend to eat what's put in front of us. So if you have smaller plates, you will put less food. The less food you see, the less food you eat, the less weight gain you have. So that's going to be key. And take that same small plate, load half of it with veggies. If you load half of that plate with veggies, not only will you have a high fiber, low calorie meal, but you will stay full and satisfied longer, leading to less weight gain and less calories and a healthier diet. If you can't find those smaller plates and you don't want to buy new things, the one thing you can buy are portion control plates. And these are pretty nifty. I've seen them on the internet. I actually saw them in Bed Bath & Beyond the other night. And they're these little plates that you can put on your plate. And it has a pocket for the starch. It has a pocket for the vegetables. It has a pocket for the meat. And it allows you to portion out how much food you're supposed to have. And when you do that, you'll start to learn and get an idea, and you'll be visualizing what you need to eat, how much you need to eat, and it will help you control your weight. It'll help you control the calories. Another tip is when you're making your lunch, or you're making your child's lunch, or you're even going out for the day and you want to bring a snack along, use the snack baggies, not the sandwich bags. If you use the snack baggies, automatically you will cut in half the amount of food, thus the amount of calories that you're going to be eating, because those bags are smaller. Another quick tip, since it's the holidays and we're going to be hanging with friends and going to office parties and things of that nature, the most important thing is ask your server directly, right off the bat, to bag half of your meal. So before they even bring it out to the table, tell them what you want and then take half of it and put it in your to-go bag. Because if you remember, the more we see, the more we eat. We have a tendency, I tell you once again, to eat what's in front of us. So if you take that temptation away and you have it in a bag, you will be able to eat less, you see less, and then you will start to weigh less because you won't have the calories, you won't have the extra added pounds. And one thing that I challenge all of you all to do is to keep a food diary for maybe a week to 2 weeks. You will be surprised at how much you really are eating. You'll be surprised at the portions that you're doling out for yourself. And that'll help you get a grip on what you're eating, be a little bit more in control of your weight gain, a little bit more control of your diet, because you'll be able to see, wow, I really ate a lot. And you'll be able to make those tweaks that you need to make in your diet and in your household so that you can have healthier options, lose the weight, and stay on that weight loss track. Look, nobody's telling you to walk around with a scale in your pocketbook or measuring cups in your back pocket. This is just information to arm you with the fact that you are being served far greater portions and far greater calories than what's appropriate. And once you understand what the portion sizes are, what your servings are, you'll be able to take control of your diet, control of your weight, and you'll be able to realize those weight loss goals that you want to have. Listen, I know it's the holiday time. We are going to enjoy ourselves. We are going to be with family. We are going to indulge, and that's fine. But that's not an excuse to lose sight of healthy eating and to lose sight of your weight loss goals and to lose sight of what you have worked this far and this long on. Have that scoop of macaroni and cheese. I know I will. Have your favorite dessert. Have that pumpkin pie. But when you have those things, do it with a single serving, the appropriate portion. And do it knowing that you're going to be keeping your weight loss in control, you're going to be keeping your things in check, and keeping your diet in check. That's going to be what's important. Because if you do those things, you will be able to have your cake and eat it too and not live to regret it. So it's important. And if you like what you've heard, if this it resonates with you, please share it, share it, share it. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends. Share it with your colleagues. This is important information. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on LinkedIn. You can follow me on Facebook. If you have questions for me, if there's even topics that you want me to talk about, you can reach me by emailing me at my website, www.lynnoconnor.md.com. I want to hear from you. I want the feedback. I want to know what you think. So I hope this was helpful. Go forth, enjoy the holidays, control your portions. And until the next time, I want you to be safe and be well. Thanks.